Hey guys, welcome back to Cracked Housing Fab. This video, we're going to continue working on the CrossKart.
That's right. We're going to get the chain drive buttoned up, put the tensioner on there, and stay tuned for that. All right, what's on the agenda for today?
Well, we get to build another sweet, whatchamacallit, tensioner.
Chain tensioner.
Yeah, but we're not going to do automatic. We're going to do it where we can adjust it with the turnbuckle because we have that big chain here. This is adjustable, you know, it'll slide on these slots, but we are going to come up with some design.
What you got there?
Oh, we picked up a brand new chain because when we first laid out the other thing, the original chain wasn't big enough to split it and use it for both. So we found this chain online for a good price.
Yeah, that actually might be because we were wondering if it will be long enough to make both sections.
Yeah, and this is all 530 chain. Yeah, it won't be long enough for both, but
yeah.
Well, that looks pretty good.
We have enough from the old chain off the bike
to use here. But no, that'll work good.
Yeah, so that's going to be nice. So we'll get this laid out. Got that custom drive hub there. That's sweet. All right, so Kurt and I were kind of talking through how to kind of start laying out the chain setup. And this may look a little suspicious or weird, and why we wouldn't just go straight from here down to the big sprocket. But with this cover, it has the clutch like rod and everything runs through it.
Yeah, it's like all in. It's all built in. So you can't run the chain straight down. Your only option is to come out the backside.
Yeah.
So, and that also set the motor back a little bit, so we have room for this, for the bigger diffs.
Yeah.
So it kind of worked out anyway for multiple things. But before we get started on this tensioner, this is like kind of a two-part tensioner. So this guy slides in and out, which will tighten this chain first. And when this chain is tight, that turnbuckle setup that we're going to design will tighten this one after this one has the right tension.
Yep.
So
and everything's going to be really good and sturdy on this, so we don't have to worry about.
And we will probably build in some more bracing here too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When we get everything done, because we still have our side rails coming around, so it'll be tied in even more than what it is now. But I think it should be good.
Yeah, but it should be definitely strong. I mean, we want to be able to drive this thing kind of hard and not have to worry about.
Yeah, and if we're spinning 4 tires, we don't want this to be a crush point.
Yep. So yeah, the first step is going to be getting this chain set up over here. All right, guys, we have the short section of chain put on there, so that's ready to go. We cut it.
That looks good.
Yeah, we'll have to be able to pull this back a little bit more and get a little more tension on that, but that'll be good. And Kurt's been over here working on the tensioner part.
Yeah, I'm just laying it out. Stuff like this takes a little time to lay out, but I think I got the main idea.
Come around the other side.
Yeah, come around here.
Make it a little easier to see.
I'm actually gonna copy what we did for Not So Simplicity a little bit. So this sleeve fits right over a 3/8 bolt. So this will go in here and we'll grease that up and it'll be snug. We're gonna come off of here with 2 arms, which will attach to the sprocket. And this way here, with it being wider, everything's more stable. Instead of just trying to put this on one arm where it's gonna like twist.
Pivot around,
so this is, you have all this surface area. It should pivot pretty nice. And then somewhere in here, we'll have a little turnbuckle to tighten it. So it'll be, and then we'll, I think we have some jam nuts left.
Yeah, I
think
so.
we bought a couple jam nuts. But anyway, So that'll be a nice, so we'll be able to just tension this to what we want. So we'll adjust this one first with the slots, and then we tighten this one with here, and all the chain will be...
Yep, and then we can adjust it accordingly as we
Yeah,
need
so
it,
I'm pretty excited with how this is turning out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty strong. We'll have to cut the chain down and get that ready to go, and we'll get
It doesn't stay like that.
You can try. It's not going to last long that way.
All right, we got to weld this up and see how it works.
All right. All right, guys, so I got the chain cut. So now it's ready to put the master link in here. So that way this chain is cut to size now that we need. And also really quick, guys, stick around to the end of the video. We're gonna have a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of a new addition to the CHF fleet. So stick around for that. Also really quick, guys, while Kurt's, he's getting some of the stuff drilled to put the brackets on there. Last week on our Instagram, we posted something about our next project. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically another Simplicity lawnmower, but it's the same exact model. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now, and that way you guys can see it. But yeah, it's the exact same model as Not So Simplicity.
That's going to be awesome.
Kurt found it on Marketplace and scooped it up. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be our next build. And if you want to see a little bit more of a detail about it, head over to our Instagram and check out that video. Bogging her down. This little drill press has been pretty good for us, but hey, it gets the job done. All right, Kurt's been hard at work at this tensioner. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, it was definitely mind straining to kind of just figure out how we wanted to do this. We actually added in this brace here to really stiff. It's solid. Like, guys, you don't even realize it's solid. So anyway, this tensioner, we have a sleeve here on a bolt. So this whole thing won't, pivot easy. So we wanted it heavy duty. That can be greased up. And then here, we're gonna come up with a little turnbuckle, put a little bushing in here, bolt, and then you'll be able to tighten and loosen the chain just with a tensioner. So
yeah, you just loosen that center.
The turnbuckle, yeah. And it worked really well in Not So Simplicity. And the nice thing is, instead of using a spring that's gonna bounce, we just tighten that to where it's just a nice, just right, and it looks pretty cool. I think it turned out good.
Yeah, it looks very substantial.
It tied everything
solid
together.
Especially once, like you said, we added that piece. Even the frame even stiffened up because it's got a little bit of bounce, because obviously we have to add the whole structure up top and everything, and that'll tighten it up too. But
yeah, no, this is coming together really good.
Yeah, no, it's looking good. And really quick, guys, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. We'd appreciate it. We posted our last video. We took the toys out and rode them. Video did okay. I wish some more of you guys would have watched it. But when you finish this video, go check that one out, because we got pretty rowdy with Not So Simplicity, and it was a lot of fun. So I'll throw a little clip in right here so you can check it out. So yeah, make sure and go back and watch that video and check it out. It was a lot of fun. All right, so our plan is to weld this stud, or this bolt, to the tensioner piece that moves. And that way this will be solid mounted, and then this will be a through bolt on the other side. Right, that's your plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and then so it should work really good, because we can't stud both or you wouldn't be able to get this off.
Yeah, it'd be stuck in there.
So this should work good.
All right, we'll up.
All right, guys, got this all put in. I got it adjusted. The chain's nice and snug. That turned out really cool. I like it. It's fully adjustable, so we can loosen and tighten. And check this out.
Okay, you can see both tires spinning.
Yeah, and then we're gonna weld these sprockets right to this shaft. And you know, if we want to change the gearing, we'll just have a couple shafts with sprockets on them.
Yeah, actually,
and that'll just drop in and out.
Somebody suggested or brought it up that we could flip it.
Just flip it. And that's a possibility if they line up.
Yeah, if it lines up. It really depends on how
the
spacing, if it's the same. I don't think it would be.
Realistically, between the shaft and the two sprockets, it's like 40-50 bucks.
Yeah.
So it's not horrible. Maybe we'll have a couple different sizes made, you know, if we want to change anything. But once this is, I mean, it's pretty much, you could almost fire it up if we hooked it up and welded these. And it would drive the wheels. I
think that's a really clever idea. I apologize. I can't remember who made the comment, but whoever you are, great idea. That was
very good
cool.
idea. Yeah.
So.
But no, this turned out really good. It's really rugged. It looks really beefy. We got a couple other little touch-ups to do on it, but it works. And it's very solid.
Oh, this thing is robust.
And we have this support between the diff and here, so it can't pull in on itself.
Yeah.
We added this extra leg. And then once we get the tubing in for the rest of the frame, we might even add some more supports.
Yep.
But we want to be able to ride this thing hard, like we ride Not So Simplicity. So
that's right.
I think it's great.
Yeah. No, Kurt came up with most of this, and I think he did an awesome job. It turned out really nice. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, we'll show you that surprise here in just a second we talked about. This is my new toy I picked up. All right, guys, so over the weekend, I found a really good deal on this E60 BMW. It's a 530i Sport. A really cool feature of this car is this guy right here. It's a 6-speed manual. So not a lot of these cars, I mean, there are obviously some out there, but not a lot of them with the Sport package and with the 6-speed manual. So I was pretty excited to find this car. The car is in really, really good shape. The previous owner took very, very good care of this car. Even the interior has very low wear. I mean, the seat still looks in really good condition. The shifter knob isn't all wore out. I mean, the door panel's in good shape.
That's a very clean car. It's nice.
I mean,
I like it. I'm jealous.
This thing is, and I mean, it drives, when you drive it down the road, there's no clunks, no rattles in the dash, none of that. I mean, it's a very, very solid car. It's the 3-liter straight 6. And I mean, if any of you guys have driven a BMW before, you know that they handle very, very nice. It's just an awesome driving car, and a car you could just drive on a road trip for hours. It's just awesome. And it has heated seats and steering wheel and all that stuff. But let us know, guys. I'm excited to have this car. There are a few little things I want to do, like I want to clean up the headlights to have a little bit of the oxidation. But I think I can get most of that out. So let us know if you want to see a video of like trying to clean those up, because those are very, very expensive headlight assemblies. They're the HID lights that turn and adjust height and everything. So a new headlight assembly is out of the question. But yeah, so let us know if you want to see some content on this. Pretty excited to have this car. I will be selling my G8. I'll miss that car. That car was a lot of fun to have too. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching our video. Make sure and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Kurt and I were just looking. About 60% of you guys that watch our videos are not subscribed. So it helps us out big time if you hit that subscribe button. So make sure and do that. And thanks for watching Cracked Housing Fab.